on RDAllen multiplayer server, and we're currently on the Crossroads map and doing a little bit of logging this episode. Got Farming 126 on the server here with me at the moment. And using these horrible in-game logging forks here. I thought we had the... I forget the name of them, the better stroll logging forks, the double ones, on the server here, but apparently we don't, unless they're in the loader category. No, they're not. Okay. We must have either taken them off or deactivated them at the moment. So yes, we're doing some logging here at the moment. Like I said, using these horrible in-game forks. We're making it work, though. Watch us rip out an oil pan here on this stump. Anyway, we got the Vultra N series here again, and farming, I think that's the New Holland. Yeah, it looks like the small New Holland he's using there. Yeah, if you ever use the, man, I think they're called the Stroll Log Forks Dual or something like that. If you ever use those, you'll never, ever go back to the in-game ones again. So much better than these horrible things. Time it wants to grab onto the log nicely will be good. Yep, I guess that's about as good as we're going to get. Okay, maybe I need to grab it a little more in the center there. We'll see if we can get it up there a minute once farming's out of the way. Otherwise, we'll have to recenter on the log here a little bit. Got a fairly full load going on here at the moment. Now, you know what? Let's just recenter while he's getting that taken care of. Probably have to anyway. And so far, it looks like we're doing pretty good money-wise on the server here at the moment. Currently sitting at $632,000. And just bring up the map here. We currently own, looks like 12, 15, and 16 yet. No additional fields. We got corn. I think that is actually ready to harvest. Yes, ready to harvest. And what do we got on 12 here? 12 is soybeans. Those ones, we might get to that this episode as well. See what's how long the logging here takes. Logs are probably actually a little long. The best price for logs, if memory serves me correctly, is right around the 7-meter mark. So you actually lose money by cutting logs this long. However, it's a little easier to deal with them too, so, you know, kind of a trade-off. You cut them long and, you know, less time to pick them up, or do you cut them shorter and get more money out of them? Now, of course, if you're using an auto-loading trailer, you know, then the option's easy, if you ask me. You cut them at 7 to 8 meters and call it good. Pick this one out of here a minute. Come on, center in there a little better. Yeah, this is where the Stroll Log Forks, again, like I said, the Stroll Log Forks Dual, I think they're called. Much, much better. Okay, I think we might have it here. Not quite centered, but I like how the log's kind of just shaking and shimmering back and forth a little bit. Oh. We just need to be able to get high enough to clear the logging trailer here. Oh, and we're not quite. We roll it in. Yes, we can. Yes, we got it. Perfect. Let's see if we got a stump grinder around here as well. We'll get these stumps ground out. Yeah, it's definitely been a while since we've done any logging here. At least on one of our regular maps anyway. We've done a bit, but we kept most of our logging to Server 3 there. For those of you who watch the live streams, we've done a couple live streams from some of the Server 3 maps we've had, where those have been dedicated logging maps. Oh, that was weird. What was up with that there? Yeah, we should definitely get a nice amount of money out of that load, I would think. Let's see, is this one cut in half? We're going to find out here. If not, we're definitely going to have to cut this piece. Oh, yes, there's the cut mark. Okay. So I need to be over just a little bit then, probably. And try to grab this as centered as possible. There we go. Nice stump on the ground there to straighten it out. I see we got, yes, a little limb there needs to be trimmed off yet. Trimming off all the limbs as well will help the payout as well. Don't have it grabbed quite center, do I? Oh, well. Anyway, just a reminder again, if you'd like to join us on the multiplayer servers, information for joining can be found in the description below. Download links for servers 1 and 2. Server 3 download links are in TeamSpeak, as are all the other information for the multiplayer servers. 2 download links for each server. First download link should download all the mods needed to join the server. Second download link will take you to the server download page. You can download the mods individually from there. And again, like I mentioned, all that information is in TeamSpeak as well. And we do ask, if you're joining us on the Farming Simulator multiplayer servers, please join us on TeamSpeak. There we go. That should do. And again, the TeamSpeak information is in the description below as well. At least on the PC, TeamSpeak is free. And with that as well, anyone is welcome to join the multiplayer servers, as long as you can play nicely and follow the rules. And again, all the rules can be found in TeamSpeak, as well as, like I said, download links for the mods and passwords for the multiplayer servers. Okay, do we have a stump grinder? Yes, we do. Question is, where? Oh, I think I see it over in the shed here. Perfect. Also, just a reminder with TeamSpeak as well. I know we've had a couple issues with this as of late. When you're joining TeamSpeak, actually, you know what? Give me just a moment here, and I can actually show it on the little window there to the right there. That is the TeamSpeak window, by the way, for those of you wondering what that is. That is the TeamSpeak window there, and you can see Farming126 is in the TeamSpeak with me. And you can see all the other channels there. Well, I guess you can't quite see all the channels, but you can see a bunch of the channels there. Okay, we'll grind out a couple, or get started grinding some stumps out here. And like I said, I'll show you what's up with TeamSpeak here. And like I said, we've had a couple of people having issues with this. When you first join into TeamSpeak here on the RDAllen TeamSpeak server, you join into the lobby. And if you stay in the lobby, it will kick you off after a moment. You need to make sure you come down and join one of the other official channels. So yes, in TeamSpeak here, when you first join in the game, you join into the lobby up here. So it says RDAllen lobby, do not idle. If you stay in the lobby and do not move from this, it will kick you out after a moment. You can click here, go find the rules. And then, of course, go down to, again, we call this the gaming center. You can join the waiting to join. You can join server 1, 2, 3, any of the other channels down here as well. You know, we got a couple of other rooms up here as well. But yes, if you join us in the lobby up here, which is where it'll put you, you will get kicked after a minute. So make sure you come down and join one of the actual official channels. Okay, I think we got a modded stump grinder as well, but this one seems to be working okay. We got the, I think it's the AUI. Yes, we got the AUI FM 700 stump grinder. It'll take out trees as well. It doesn't actually produce any wood chips from it. It's just a way of destroying them. Yeah, it definitely seems like Giants really needs to step up the game here with the stump grinding. Oh, it's actually working now. I mean, you could see her just a moment ago. I was perfectly over the stump. Why was it not grinding it out? In fact, I think we got the issue yet. Even though it's showing chips, it's not actually grinding it out. Oh, there it goes. Finally. Kind of one of the annoying things about logging here in Farming Simulator. Quite buggy, if you ask me. It's definitely better than 15 was, but they still, like right now, perfectly over that stump. Why is it not working? There we go. Anyway, we'll read some comments here in a moment. Thomas was saying, been thinking on European versus American trailers, yards here are a lot tighter, hence no dollies. And I'm not 100% sure, but dumping into grids for silos might be less common. Very few farms have that here. Yeah, I guess that would kind of make sense. But there again, folks, we were talking about that on the multiplayer server there last night. You know, in America here, at least where I live anyway, common to see gravity wagons, which I don't think we have any in the game, so I can't really... Or do we have them in the game? We actually might, now that I think of it. So yeah, like we were talking about on the server, or on the live stream there last night, you know, types of trailers like this are common in Europe. Whereas in America here, I think we got them on the server, or do we not? No, I guess we don't. But like I said, in America here, we got gravity wagons, which are more common. Just interesting to see the differences there. I can, sure. So he's got it nice and strapped down there. Perfect. Yeah, here again, it's showing the wood chips. I don't think it's actually grinding out the stumps. It shouldn't take this long usually. Come on. Any day it wants to grind out the stumps. You know, hello, Giants. You see this. Not grinding out the stump. Said stump grinder is perfectly over the stump. The chips are showing. The stump is... Oh, there, finally. Finally. Okay, then. Oh, one more here, yep. Might be the last one here. The one thing I hate about stump grinding, it's so buggy, it's unbelievable. Oh, that one. Yeah, look at that. Right out. Is that a stump here? Yeah, it would appear to be. Okay, I think that will do it. Oh, stump over here yet? What odd stump over here? Chat was asking, can you go over the external accounts money mod? How do I get money from one game to another? I have 11 million gold crest and want to bring it to server 2. The version of the money mod, and again, the external accounts mod, or Pleasant Valley Bank, that we use on the multiplayer server does not allow you to bring money from single player to multiplayer. That is the reason we use the version that we have. Otherwise, yes, the regular version of the external accounts mod lets you bring money from single player to multiplayer, and I'm assuming probably vice versa as well, from multiplayer to single player. It basically lets you transfer money between games. The version we have, which is the Pleasant Valley Bank, does not let you do that, and it should be fairly obvious as to why. But yes, the external account mod here, or again, we call it the Pleasant Valley Bank. It's made by the Pleasant Valley mod authors and Pacific 4, being used on multiplayer servers, you know, specifically the Pleasant Valley maps. Anyway, basically the plus and minus, you can transfer money from the game to your bank. This basically allows you to save money between sessions. So meaning you log off the multiplayer server, and before you log off, you save your money in the bank. And the next time you get back on the server, you will still have access to that money. Otherwise, if you do not bank that money, you will lose it, and it will go to the admin. In which case I say, thank you very much. Okay, let's make this to the sawmill here. Where are we even at here? Ah, down here. So where's the sawmill? Ah, okay. That way. Not too far away. Looks like a dangerous load. Interesting, we appear to have a few stopped vehicles here. Not sure what's up with that. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, what in the world's going on back here? I see logs flipping up at me. Chat was saying even not using hired workers for the whole process of getting crops into the silo. This costs more than you get for the crops. The yield is just not profitable at all. Might as well just grow grass. At least you get 2 to 3 harvests. And yes, he's talking about the yield there on Snetterton's. Like I said, it seems awfully low, and I don't know why that is. And looking through the comments here, I don't believe anybody has commented on that yet either as to whether that is unrealistically low or something's wrong. I don't know. Let's see what's here. This is the sawmill, right? Looks like it. Sell point on the other side? Yes. Looks like that's probably the sell point there. Wonder if we're going to have to unload them at this soil point or... Oh, it's going to sell them. Okay, perfect. Never sure, you know, if the sell point's going to be high enough. You're going to have to unload manually or it'll just automatically sell. Herrick was asking, do you watch a channel on How Farms Works? Yes, I do watch their channel. Oh. Okay, then. That was weird. Car just appears out of nowhere. Yes, you got How Farms Works and the rest of the story, which is the rest of the story, for those of you who know, How Farms Works is his brother. Okay, we'll just leave this here for the moment, I guess. Time someone wants to do some logging. And maybe we'll hop over to the farm here and start harvesting. Okay, then. I declare that vehicle's stalking us. Ah, looks like Farming 126 is on it already. Perfect. Harvesting sunflowers. Okay, let's see which field is he on. Ah, right there. Okay, perfect. Oh, let's see. Do we have a auger wagon at all? Our grain cart? Doesn't appear like it. Interesting trailer setup here. Not sure why we have the small trailer. On YouTube was asking, I'm playing on the PC and was wondering if you could tell me what the keys are for the hazards. Keys for the hazards is number 2 on the numpad. So if you want to turn your hazards on, number 2 on the numpad. And then your blinkers, again on the numpad, 1 and 3. That turned into work out at all. I'm blaming lag for that one. Oh, a bit tight with the adder here. I see we do have enough money. I suppose we could afford a larger combine. And at this point, I'm not sure if we're saving up money for anything or not. Not really sure on that. Matt was saying I found the 3 silage bunkers on the farm are kind of funky. BGA will only process 50,000 liters at a time. On that, the map is great. It sounds like a standard BGA then. That's what most BGAs process, 50,000 liters at a time. Let's see. At the farm. Bunkers at the farm, eh? Not even sure what bunkers he's talking about there exactly. Interesting. We got a couple of trenches here. I wonder what this is about. So I'm assuming these are the bunkers then? That's some interesting bunkers. Actually in the ground dirt bunkers. Cool. Maybe definitely have to give those a try then. That's something new. Can't say I've seen bunkers like this before. But yeah, I guess that explains why he says they're kind of funky. Anyway, back to harvesting here. Matt was also saying, I've heard Stevie is quitting. Too much mod thievery, and he's sick of it. That's definitely a shame, because Stevie is definitely one of the better map authors out there. And yes, unfortunately, the whole modding community of Farming Simulator has definitely gone to pot. Let's see, get rid of that here so I can see the fill level again. 39%. He's not exactly fully up, but we can empty him. Why not? Dustin was saying, cool. Jeffrey was saying, just a reminder, I know you like to leave your equipment out a lot. It will get snowed on if you leave it out all winter. Okay. So yes, I probably should get my equipment somewhat put up in the barn. I got most of it in the shed. Exception are a couple of new pieces of equipment we haven't used yet. Oh, and Thomas was adding to this as well. The snow shows as a fill type on the trailer. Ah, that is cool. I did not know that. And again, like I said, this is the first time I've played on a map with a Seasons mod, so completely new to me. Let's see, does not need to be plowed. Okay. Group 3 truck tracks. And we have the Great Plains seed drill here. This is from the Big Bud pack. And yes, we do have Big Bud on the server, by the way, for those of you wondering. So if you do join us on the multiplayer server, you will need to have the Big Bud DLC. So probably should make note of that. No, we don't need any sugar beets. Wheat. You can plant wheat with this seeder? Seriously? What do you call a row crop seeder? Whatever, I guess. Oh, it doesn't fertilize, though, does it? Okay, that's why we got a fertilizer sprayer. Oh, how about we do some barley? It seems like it's been a while since we've done any barley. Oh, already offset here. Oh, we have to... Seriously, we have to cultivate with a seeder too yet? Wow. Okay then, well that's fine. I don't mind cultivating. One would assume a seeder of this caliper, though, should be able to no-till. Yeah, whatever, I guess. Also, this tractor doesn't like turning with a seeder, does it? Okay. Come on, turn. Suppose we can just turn. There we go. Yeah, definitely must be something wrong with the turning. I don't know if it's this tractor's fault or the seeder's fault there. Okay, do we have a cultivator? Probably not. Oh, yes, we do. A small one. Okay, we're definitely going to have to rectify that issue. Do a slow, annoying turn here. Okay, what do we got for cultivators? Obviously, we got the Big Bud on here, so we probably got some large cultivators. What else do we have? Yeah, pretty much just the in-game ones. And we can go with the Flex Coil. We can go with the Bend Nair Swifter. This is actually a combination plow cultivator. Not too bad. It's kind of cool. That's what, 8 meters? This is 18 meters. Or we can go 14 meters. Let's see. We also have under plows. We of course have that. That's technically more of a cultivator than a plow, but it is considered a plow in the game. We do have the RDAllen plow, though. That is a combination plow slash cultivator. That might be kind of cool to use. We haven't used that yet. Go nice with our blue tractor. Yeah, let's try that. We'll go with this one. Why not? Okay, and figure out where the reset point is here. Reset to the farm? That would appear to be no. It looks like it's still here yet. Okay, so I'm assuming this is the reset point. That's fine. We'll go pick it up then. It's not too far away here from the main farm anyway. Oh, yes, farming 126 needs to be emptied, so we better do that here in a moment. I guess we'll go a little bit longer on the episode. Let's see what's there. Is it 2? Lizard. Nope, not that one. Dump truck. Perfect. Need to get really close here and try not to still get in the way of the header there. Okay, back to picking up our new toy here from the shop. I'm Young was saying, but can I download mods when I download the game? Talking Farming Sim 17. Yes, once you have Farming Sim 17, you can download mods from any one of the mod sites. You know, if you're first and new to Farming Simulator, I would suggest sticking with the Farming Simulator mod hub for the moment. Some better quality mods off there. You know, kind of get your feet wet, so to speak. Once you got that figured out, then maybe move on to the other mod sites. FSUK is a good one. Mod Hoster is another halfway decent one. LS 2017 is pretty good. American Style, American Eagle modding, those are quite good as well. And then, of course, yeah, if you want to check out other mod sites, it goes downhill fast from there. Kind of like we were talking here just a few moments ago. You know, the mod thievery and the outright, yeah, just not goodness that's going on with the whole modding community. Yeah, for the most part, I try to stay away from the other mod sites as much as possible. They're just despicably disgusting, if you ask me. Okay, so there we go. The new RDAllen disc. This is about 10 meters, probably. Let's recalculate the width on that. 9.6. Okay, it was 9.8. Yes, a little bit smaller than, say, the John Deere plow, or maybe the in-game cultivators. Oh, very nicely done on the animation on the back here. I like that. Very nice. Really throwing up a lot of dirt. Yeah, for those who've seen the mod review here a couple days ago, we did a mod review there of the John Deere 8970, and this was the disc that I was pulling behind that tractor. I know I got a lot of comments about the piece of cultivation equipment that I was using. And yes, that was the RDAllen. Let's see, RDAllen 7431. I'm pretty sure I have a link in my mod list for this. Just a reminder there again for the mod list. If you wonder where I got any of the mods I have, make sure you check out the mod list for that. Anyway, with that, folks, I think we're going to wrap up the episode here, going a little bit long. So, if folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And just a reminder again, if you want to join us on the multiplayer server, anyone is welcome to do so. Information for joining is in the description. And just make sure you join us on TeamSpeak as well. So as always, folks, thanks for watching, and until next time.